my name is Chad, and I bought a fixer-upper. In typical fashion, I have not given y'all an update in a long time, so I am going to walk you through what's been changing in the house over the last couple months, and it's not been a lot. So yeah, life's been crazy, but I have a little bit, so let's go on a tour. If I don't fall on my face, you should see that cleaned out my junk, so there's room to work in this room that I hope will be a living room type room or dining room type room someday. And you know, I really should have looked at the last video to see if this is new, but we got the ceiling down and everything back here, and I'm in the process trying to finish this chimney removal. I started above the roof line back before winter weather hit, and that was a big goal to try to get that big giant hole in the house sealed up, patched up. And I have some pictures and some footage that I'm planning to splice in here so you can see what that kind of looked like and the mess it made and all the good things. Hi, my name is Chad, and I bought a fixer-upper, and today I'm tearing out this chimney. And I'm not filming a lot of it because I only have 2 arms and limited equipment, but this is why. It's just sand. Most of the bricks are completely, well, not most, but a fair number of bricks are corroded, broken apart. I don't really know the right word for that, but they are falling apart, and this chimney, I wanted to take it out before it fell. So I also have nothing connected to it at the bottom anymore since I pulled that boiler out, and I want the space back. So the only real thing it was doing was letting cold water and air in, and that's not really valuable to me. So goodbye, chimney. So there it is. You can tell where the chimney was and where I damaged the shingles because of the different color. Did not get the color match quite right. That's okay. I think I have some photos of this, and I'll try to put them in there. And I didn't take a lot of photos of this. The first thing I'm going to mention, but you can imagine that the original owners did not either do a lot of flashing or do a good job at flashing or keep it up. And so there was a lot of wood rot, especially along this side of the chimney. So I had to piece in some cut 2x to make a nailing surface for a sheet of plywood. So then I cut a sheet, put that in, secured it, and then I took a sheet of plywood and I cut it down to size so it would fit the hole. And then I secured that 2x stuff in place with construction adhesive and screws, and then on top of that I put the plywood that got secured in with screws, and then on top of that I took a sheet of ice and water that I cut to be a little oversized, and then that went on top. Well, back up. I got the suggestion to use some silicone caulk, so I went around the edge of the plywood with the silicone caulk, and I don't know if that's smart or not, but I did it. And then on top of that I put the ice and water, and I fitted that under the building wrap that's under the shingles, which I don't have a picture of that for you, but I made sure that went, you know, outside the perimeter of the hole that I made. And then on top of that I went and took these shingles and I cut them to width, and I tacked them down in place with a couple roofing nails, and then on the sides, especially up under the course above. And so I tried to keep the caulk off the shingles themselves. I did a bad job up here. If anyone asks, the birds around here are aggressive. That's a joke. So then I put the caulk up under the on the side for each of these, and then on the top, I didn't want to keep ripping up the roof, and so I went under the existing course that's up there, this one right here, and then there was some debris left from previous shingles and whatnot, and the only way to get rid of that is to tear the shingle apart, and I don't, like I said, I don't want to re-roof the whole thing, so I cut as much as I could. I shoved up a shingle underneath, and then underneath the top I went and ran a bead of caulk, and then I have a lot of squeeze out up there, so you know, it's a good thing I'm the owner, because I don't care about that, and it's not facing the road, and no one's going to see it. It's up 30 feet off the ground, so yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Maybe it'll fade with time, but in any case, hopefully the water's not going to get in anymore. And you'll see this right here is where my plumbing vent used to be until we ripped out the old plumbing, and that took that pipe out, so I've just covered that up to keep the water out. Fun stuff. Cool thing about my roof is I have an access hatch, so I don't have to climb the terrifying ladder of death. I have a 23 or 25 foot ladder, and I really need like the next size up, but I don't really want to spend another $300 on a ladder, $400 on a ladder. So I think I'm done, and I think I've actually finished a project on this house. This might be the first time. All the good things, but yeah, the chimney is about down. Some people might want to keep a chimney, and maybe when I was younger I would have wanted to keep a chimney, thinking maybe there's a way to turn it into a cozy fireplace on the first floor, but this one actually runs all the way to the basement, to where the boiler was. It serviced the boiler, and since there's no boiler anymore, I don't see much reason to have a chimney, especially when I want to put a bathroom in this spot, and that's some prime real estate that I'd really like to have back. So I am in the middle of taking it out. I am salvaging, or trying to salvage the brick, and so it's taking longer than it really needs to, because I'm cleaning the brick as I go. And I don't know, maybe someday we can do like an accent wall or a patio or something with these, or maybe somebody will want to buy it, I don't know. But I figured they're generally pretty good bricks, so why waste them? And yeah, I'll have to pick these up and stack them, and then when that is done, then I can take this cruddy floor up from where that bathroom is going to go, put down a new subfloor, make sure it's level, frame those walls, and then I'm going to move this sub panel to this wall. I could probably move it now, but this is in my head how I want to do it. So move that sub panel to this wall. This will be a framed in bathroom. If you can see my hand, framed in bathroom. Other side there will be a pantry, and then under that is going to be some cubbies for the entryway. Of course, tall, full height walls here. Hopefully you can see that. I wasn't watching the screen, so I have no idea what it turned out like. But yeah, get those walls up, get this floor leveled and cleaned up, and then I'll feel real good about sticking this what I call a tie beam. This is gonna go up here like that one, but on the east side, and at the same time we can do this cross beam, which will go up over the window like that one over there. And then we will have everything in place to take the sag out of the second floor, and that will be major milestone. I still have some more work to do to get posts in the right spot so that they sit on solid footings, but yeah, that'll be a big deal, a real big deal. And while I am getting those slowly put into place, you don't want to do it fast, doing it real slow. Gonna probably put a wall down here to the right of the stairs to get underneath this this sagging this sagging corner and this sagging wall, and then at the first and second floor, or that'll correct the stairway that goes up, because it's currently not straight, and that bothers me probably more than it should. Yep, that'll be a project, probably a weekend And then I have a way to move, this French door to move, and the door, whoa, sorry for the light exposure there, the door to the first floor bedroom to move over a couple inches. A door to the pantry to go really where this brace is. This brace will come down when this post goes in. And then we can reframe all of this and put a proper header in to a proper door, and then not have the rest of the house fall down. And then all of this will be solid wall. This is temporary plumbing. This will come out shortly because, yeah, it's in the way it needs to go. But I feel like I'm making progress. It's just real slow, and that is mostly because I have really porous boundaries at work, and I get too exhausted, and then I come home and I don't want to deal with this. So that is how I tend to operate. New Year's resolution: better boundaries in the workplace, and not leaving it all on the field there every single day. Happy New Year. I hope your 2024 is exceptionally wonderful, and that we stop living in interesting times. I think we all need a break from the chaos. So that is my wish for you. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I guess if I don't want to grow this channel. I really don't care. It's really for friends and family. But if you've got a question about the house, please leave it in the comments. There's a lot that's got to get done. I can maybe do a video about kind of the project management on this thing. That could be interesting. I don't know. Let me know what you think, and have a happy New Year.